Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that really just makes life a bit more fun, a little more colorful, and that's hobbies. They're those things we do, not because we have to, but just because we want to. So what exactly is a hobby? Well, at its core, the definition is super simple. It's really just anything you enjoy doing in your spare time, purely for the fun of it. Like getting lost in a good book, maybe trying out a new recipe, or kicking a ball around with some friends. And it sounds simple enough, right? But the thing is, the impact of these activities, it goes way deeper than just, passing the time. So that begs the question, why are hobbies so important? Why do they matter for like a happy, balanced life?
Yeah, and that question really gets to the heart of it. So let's dive into the powerful benefits of play. We're going to see exactly why having a hobby is such a big deal.
Okay, so first things first, hobbies are an escape. Think about it. After a really long, stressful day, just losing yourself in something you love, maybe it's playing the guitar, it lets your mind completely switch off. It's that moment of focus on something else that just kind of washes all that stress away. And you know what else? Hobbies are a fantastic, super low pressure way to learn new stuff. What's so cool is how learning just becomes, well, fun instead of a chore. Like if you take up cooking, you're not just making a meal. You're actually learning about different ingredients, new techniques. Or if you learn an instrument, you're teaching yourself discipline and focus without even trying to.
And it's not just a solo thing either. Hobbies are such a natural way to build communities. Whether you join a book club to talk about the latest chapter, or a cycling group to find new trails, or even a painting class, you're instantly connecting with people who get it, who share that same passion. It's like an instant foundation for friendship.
There's this quote I just love. Hobbies are like a short holiday for the mind. And it just perfectly captures that feeling, doesn't it? That feeling of a mental reset. You don't have to pack a suitcase to get away. Sometimes all you need is just a few minutes with your favorite thing, and you come back feeling totally refreshed and clear-headed. All right. So we've established that hobbies are great for our minds, they help us learn, and they connect us with people. But with so many options out there, where do you even start? Well, that brings us to this whole world of possibilities and how you can find what's fun for you. And really, as you can see here, there's a hobby for pretty much every personality type. If you're an expressive person, maybe something creative like painting or writing is your jam. If you're more of a homebody, things like gardening or baking can bring that joy right into your own space. For all you adventurous types, there's the great outdoors. And yep, even modern stuff like playing video games. That absolutely counts. Another way to think about this is by the feeling a hobby gives you, right? So hobbies at home, like taking care of your plants or baking some bread, they often feel peaceful, kind of cozy. They're perfect for when you just need some quiet time. But on the flip side, outdoor hobbies like hiking or cycling, well, those are energetic and freeing. They're great for when you need that rush of fresh air and a little adventure. And what's really fascinating is how our choice of hobby is often a reflection of who we are deep down. Someone who loves team sports is probably pretty energetic and social, but someone who really enjoys gardening might be more patient, more peaceful. So in a way, your hobby is kind of a little window into your soul. Okay, so this all sounds amazing, right? But how do we actually turn this inspiration into action? That's what this last part is all about, the practical steps. We're going to talk about how to find a hobby and maybe even more importantly, how to actually make time for it when life gets crazy. And you know what? The process is actually pretty simple. First up, just be open to trying new things. You might not find your passion on the very first try, and that is totally okay. Second, you got to listen to your heart. Don't pick a hobby just because everyone else is doing it. Pick it because it actually makes you happy. And last but not least, make it a routine. That consistency is what turns a casual interest into a really rewarding habit.
Ah, yes, the big one. What if you're too busy? This is probably the number one reason most of us let our hobbies just slide. We look at our calendars and we just think, there is no way, there is no time. It's a feeling I think we can all relate to.
But here's the thing. The solution is surprisingly simple. You don't need to block off whole afternoons. The real key here is that even just 10 minutes a day is enough. Seriously, 10 minutes. That's it. It's not about how long you do it for, it's about just doing it.
And just think about how simple this can actually be. We're talking about reading just a few pages of a book while your coffee is brewing. Or maybe truly listening to one favorite song with no distractions. A quick walk around the block, a tiny little sketch, or even just watering your plants. These are all these small moments of joy that can absolutely fit into any schedule.
Because ultimately, it all comes down to this powerful reminder. Life is short. It moves incredibly fast. And carving out a little time for the things that bring us genuine happiness, that's not some luxury. It's essential. It's about remembering to actually live, not just, work. So, I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. Looking at your week ahead, what is one small thing, maybe for just 10 minutes, that you could do just for you, just for the pure joy of it? What little holiday are you going to give your mind? Thanks so much for joining me.